The Champions Trophy is just one day away. This tournament, if India wins, they will do it without Jasprit Bumrah, and that itself is a massive achievement in more ways than one. However, in the long term, India needs a Jasprit Bumrah, because when he comes back, their bowling acquires a different edge altogether. We all expected Jasprit Bumrah to come back in the IPL of 2025. But now, according to a Times of India report, Jasprit Bumrah's return to competitive cricket might be delayed even further. Because, according to BCCI sources that have spoken with Times of India, Bumrah's medical reports are okay. He has resumed bowling at the center of excellence. However, it is unlikely he'll be able to bowl at the start of IPL in another fortnight. As per current status, first week of April looks a more realistic date to get back to high-intensity cricket. Now remember, what is the BCCI's mandate at this point in time? They rushed Bumrah once in 2022 and had to pay a very heavy price. Now, slowly they will ease off into workload management. They will ensure that, yes, he gets back into full intensity and training. Because remember, after the BGT, he had a 5-week cooling off period where he was not allowed to do any kind of physical activities. So, Jasprit Bumrah, they will now ease him into the workload, they will ease him into the intensity, and that is why it will take them at least one more month. And because of that one more month, Jasprit Bumrah is set to miss the start of IPL 2025 also. They further reiterate that they're looking at the long-term goal because England tour is also coming up. It's the start of the new WTC cycle. England are not in form. India are in form. Yes, in test matches, they have suffered a dip. Now they want to get back on level terms. How Shami and Bumrah endure the long IPL will be important. Team management will be cautious of pushing duo to play all tests together. Nobody wants either of them breaking down in the middle of a test match. Now you see what happened with Bumrah. 150 plus overs in the BGT, he was not able to bowl on the day when it mattered in Sydney. And that is why India lost that test match. Yes, the BGT, the series was long gone in Melbourne, but Bumrah's 32 wickets had ensured that it was a lone battle that was being waged. So that is why India have to rely on Jasprit Bumrah on a big way. Mohammed Shami has proven to be injury prone, and that is why they also want to see how he endures in the long IPL as well. They want Bumrah and Shami to be there for at least 3 out of the 5 tests against England. But if that doesn't happen, then they'll have to fall back on a plan B. And nobody wants both of them breaking down in the middle of a test match. India paid for it in Sydney. Shami, looking at his fitness concerns, they'll want to ensure that he does well in the 5-match series in England as well. So what does this mean? If you're looking at the fortnight of April, when you're looking at the second week, then most likely 3 to 4 games Jasprit Bumrah is missing for the Mumbai Indians. Now, looking at his fitness concerns, can the BCCI keep Jasprit Bumrah as the captain? Now, that is a major concern that will dominate everybody's discourse. That is the reason why probably they are grooming at a batsman as a captain or a wicket-keeper batter as a captain. If you look at the test arena, there are 2 contenders. There is Rishabh Pant, there is Shubman Gill. But Jasprit Bumrah is captaincy material, but will his fitness hold on? That is the one question everybody will be asking. So yes, Bumrah is all set to miss 3-4 matches at least in the IPL of 2025. One hopes that he can regain optimum fitness so that he will be ready for the 5-match tour of England as well. That will begin in June. Thank you so much folks for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.